Right, today I'm going to show you a really cool little exercise which is based on something I saw Julian Lage talking about. I've deliberately I watched this video just once with him talking about this, and he was talking about some other things, and he did this thing that I'm going to show you, and I've deliberately not gone back to it to check what it was exactly. I just want to possibly put my own stamp on it and just show you what I've taken from just seeing this video once. Now after I've made this lesson, I might then look at it and see how close I am to what he was doing, but it doesn't matter if it's not the same as what he was doing, because it's just the idea that I've got from him, the concept, which is really cool. Just a little exercise. Okay, so what it is, you play a scale, major scale. You could do this with any scale, but I'm taking a major scale. I'm playing an A major scale, which you probably know like this. I only want the top half. Now this is the part where I can't remember exactly what fingering he used, but what I'm suggesting for this is to use these fingers and to play the notes in this way. So I'll play it very slowly. When you descend, slightly different. There's a reason why I'm doing that strange finger in there. I'll put the tab for this somewhere on the screen. Now the trick with this is to play the first part when you're ascending, so you're going from here to here, quite loud and sort of maybe a bit staccato, so quite short notes like this. And when you do the descending part, this last note you've just played, loud, needs to ring. And then you've got to do the descending part with that note still ringing, so you have to leave your finger there. This is what's slightly difficult about this. You've got to leave that finger on, ringing, whilst you play the descending bit. So play the descending notes more legato, which is long, kind of smooth, sustained notes. So not short like this, but like this, long notes, sort of smoothly transitioning from one note to another. Descend, but quietly, so this note will then ring. I'll just play the descending pattern so you can see what I mean. So I'll play this last note of the ascent. And you can just about, or I can just about still hear that note ringing. Hopefully you can hear that as well. I'll do it again. Might be a bit easier on electric guitar to get that sustain, but it's still, I can still hear it on here, so it still works. So I'll play the whole thing really slowly. So the point Julian Lage was making was that, I'll maybe put a link to the video actually in the description, but the point he was making was sort of talking about dynamics and varying, playing staccato notes and then legato notes and mixing them together, not just sticking with one thing for a whole phrase, so mixing it up a bit, and dynamics, playing loud, playing quiet. That was what he was getting at, which he's a complete master of, really, both of those things. But what I took from it as well is that it's actually quite a good finger exercise. To try and leave that finger there while you then descend without touching that string, because that note needs to ring. If you try it there and you find it really difficult to stretch, go a bit higher up. Maybe try D major scale, which would start at 12th fret on the 4th string. So that'd be this. Or if you find it reasonably easy here, maybe try playing F sharp, which would be starting on the 4th string, 4th fret. That'd be this. Okay, so that is the Julian Lage-inspired finger exercise. Any questions, please put them in the comments, and yeah, I'll try to put a link to the video. Anything you can watch with him talking or playing is worth it if you're a guitarist, in my opinion. Okay, thanks for watching.